Good morning from sunny Las Vegas. I mean, these windows are very dirty, aren't they? Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. This is our first full day in Vegas. We are up and ready. The time is 5:59. What time did we wake up?
You were awake about
4:20.
Yeah, really early.
4:20, and Mum probably came out at about 5:15. We only went to bed at midnight, so we've not had an awful lot of sleep. But we realised we weren't going to go back to sleep, so we thought, let's just get up and go get some breakfast. Today we're going to hire a car this morning, and then we are driving to Arizona to Willow Beach, and we are going kayaking along the Colorado River to Emerald Cave. I keep saying Emerald Cove, but I think it's Emerald Cave. So that kind of like excursion thing starts at 10. So we've got time now to go and get some breakfast, go and pick up the car, and then head to, it's called Willow Beach. It's about an hour away from Vegas, so it's not too bad. It's not as far as driving to the Grand Canyon, so that's what we're doing this morning. This afternoon when we're done, I think we're going to head to the outlets whilst we've got the car, because they're like further down the strip, so it makes sense to do that when we've got the car to be able to drive there ourselves. We are heading downstairs to the hotel to just check out. Well, we're going to obviously get some breakfast, but we didn't do an awful lot of exploring either yesterday because by the time we checked in it was like after 10 p.m, so we were really tired. So we're going to go and do a little bit of exploring now, which is exciting. We're stopping here for breakfast. It's just in the lobby of our hotel. It's called Cafe Americano. And we're just gonna pick up like a little grab and go breakfast sandwich. And we might sit in the lobby, to be fair, and have a look and eat it. But how gorgeous is this? This is insane. How is this a hotel? So this is what we went for breakfast. We've got one sausage and egg and cheese like muffin thing. And then Mum's got like a bacon, cheese and ham and egg, something croissant. I've gone for a iced latte. Mum's finally got her first coffee of the morning.
This is absolutely delicious coffee. It's fantastic coffee.
I'd come back
here for coffee.
So for all of that, plus a tip, it cost £37, which is quite expensive. But it's literally as you come in the hotel, and there was a queue, so it was clearly quite popular. But we're gonna wait for, it's very hot, so we'll wait for it to cool and then we'll give it a try. So this is the check-in area in our hotel. So this is where we came last night to check in. How gorgeous is this? It is so nice. The only downside is that there's literal like really loud music playing everywhere, so it's quite hard to film inside here. It's so nice. This is wild. You literally walk out of the hotel reception and there's like an Arc de Triomphe just in front of you. Like, how is that normal? It's not. It's so big. The scale is unbelievable. I mean, I know it's obviously not to size, but still, like, it is so nice. It's also not even 7 a.m. and it is 28 degrees. So that's great. Hello, Cybertruck.
Take a photograph.
This is so wild. So wild.
You know, like they have in Paris?
Yeah. This has literally been on my list for so long. I'm so excited to come here at some point. Wow. We've made it to the Venetian, which is where we're picking the car up from. But we have no idea where we're going now, so this will be interesting. It is so pretty though. This is our little rental car. We're about to get in and probably drive to the Vegas sign. Ooh.
15 minutes later.
I've survived my first drive in America. We've just driven 11 minutes from the Venetian to the Las Vegas sign, just really so I could test the driving before we set off. I mean, I don't know what we're going to do if it didn't work, because Mum's not insured on the car, so I would have had to just suck it up anyway. But yeah, we're just at the Las Vegas sign, so we've just took some quick photos and I'll show you it. It's so cool. Yeah, there we are, we're here. Yes, there we are. How amazing. We're getting back in the car now. We're literally the quickest pit stop in the world, because we have to be at Willow Beach for 9:30. It's 8:20, and it's about an hour's drive, so we're going to get in the car now and head there, so I'll catch up with you when we get there. It's very exciting. Like something from a postcard. Look how unbelievable this is. But we're just going to find our tour. The water is so clear. Look at this. Wow. And here are the kayaks. So I presume we're going somewhere along here. Windy here. We've just done the kayaking along the Colorado River. Oh my god, that was honestly one of the best things I've ever done. It was so much fun. When we got here we were in a bit of a rush, so I don't think I really got a chance to like introduce what we were doing or anything. I think the footage of the kayaking is probably just started out of nowhere, but we just kayaked 2 miles there to the Emerald Cave and then 2 miles back. But then on the way back we stopped somewhere for a bit of a swim and a bit of a walk, and it was absolutely incredible. What did you think?
Oh my god, it was absolutely fantastic. I was really a little bit anxious, actually, if I'm honest, in case it capsized, but it was the safest thing. It was fantastic. Stewards were good. Stewards? The guides were good. I don't know where I got stewards from. The guides were really good and so friendly.
Yeah, and they couldn't help you enough if you wanted to, and they provided snacks and water along the way, so you just had to let them know if you wanted anything and they would get it out for you. But if anyone's coming to Las Vegas and they want to do something a little bit different, this is only an hour away from Las Vegas. It took 56 minutes for us to drive here from the Las Vegas sign, and it was absolutely incredible. Hard work, but so worth it.
Honestly,
So
it was fantastic.
one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah, it's absolutely fabulous. Loved it.
So we're going to take a drive back now towards Vegas. We may stop at the Hoover Dam if we can find somewhere to stop, or we may just drive straight to the outlets, dependent. We have no phone signal here, so we're just going to have to drive out and then hope for the best, and remember where we came in, so fingers crossed. But yeah, please go kayaking on the Colorado River. What was our tour called?
Evolution Tours.
Evolution Expeditions. That is who we used, and we booked it through Viator, and they were unbelievable, so highly recommend.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
World's quickest pit stop at the Hoover Dam. It's there. We've literally just drove over it, and then we're just going to drive straight back out, because now we can say we've seen it.
3 hours later.
I genuinely cannot remember what the last clip was that I filmed. I think it was when we were at the Hoover Dam, and I said we were going to be going to Walmart and then the outlets. So we left the Hoover Dam and we drove to Walmart. We did a flying visit around Walmart, if I'm being honest. Just picked up a few snacks, and then we did in fact go to the outlets. We went to the North Premium Outlets, like north of the Strip, so down like near the Stratosphere, like the Venetian end. We spent about, I think we got there at like just after 4 p.m. and we left at around 7 o'clock, so we spent a good few hours there. But by the end, we were really tired, and well, me especially. We obviously have been up since 4:40 this morning, and then have done like quite strenuous activity. I've also done all of the driving, so I think that's just really took it out of me. And we've also been in the sun pretty much all day. So yeah, we spent about 3-ish hours at the outlets, and then we called it a day. We may go back because there's a few things that like we might have regretted not picking up, but we're just gonna see later on in the week, like depending on how much we get done and things. Then after the outlets, we drove back to the Venetian to drop the car back off, because we've literally only hired it for the day, which at that point I genuinely thought I'm not going to be able to drive anymore, because I just felt so tired. We ended up we were going to get an Uber potentially from the Venetian back to Paris hotel, because we had like so much stuff. But one, we couldn't get any signal when we were in the Venetian in the car park to get an Uber, and two, we thought actually the traffic on the strip's really bad, so by the time we sit in an Uber we'll probably get back quicker if we just walk. So we walked with all the stuff we bought from Walmart and then all the stuff that we bought from the outlet. It was a really struggle of a walk, if I'm completely honest, but we made it back. And we've had like an hour, well, probably not even an hour really, just chilling in the room, relaxing, trying to recoup. And then now we are basically forcing ourselves to go out, because we feel like we'll be annoyed if we don't. I don't feel as tired as I did now, but my whole body's hurting, I think, from the kayaking. I've also caught the sun in a lot of places, so I went through a point where I had a really bad headache and I was really dehydrated, and I think that's from being out in the sun all day. My legs also look like a squashy, if I can show you. That is my current leg tan. Well, like burn, if you want to call it. We've had a lot of time in the sun today, basically. We think we're just going to go out to Beer Park, which is attached to our hotel, but it's a bar that we want to try while we're here. So I think we're just going to head out there once we're ready and just have a couple drinks and potentially watch like the Bellagio fountains and things. So apologies for not filming anything earlier. I just kind of really hit a bit of a wall. And then it got hard when I had loads of bags and things like that. So yeah, but we're going out tonight, so I will show you what we get up to. We are ready to go for the night. I'm wearing a old play suit from Shein. I've got my Doc Martens sandals on, and I've got my Minnie Mouse crossbody Loungefly. It does match my backpack, but in a crossbody. Fun fact, I got this one from Marshall's in New York. It cost me $22 on sale. Bargain. What are you wearing?
I am wearing a long dress with a little split at the side.
From
Hollister.
Hollister.
And it has pockets.
Amazing.
And my lovely new June mules.
Lovely.
I don't know what that means, but you know.
We've just nipped into like one of the little gift shops, and this mug is absolutely coming home with me. I love it. It just sells loads of Paris merch. How cool are these glasses? With the Eiffel Tower as the stems and that little bathroom mirror. You can even get like little fake Stanleys. Tumbler cups down there. And there's loads of t-shirts. So cool.
How cute is that?
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah. Music is extremely loud, so I'm hoping this is going to get me in without me having a copyright. But we're in Beer Park, which is just outside of our hotel, and I have my first American Bud Light. Cheers.
First this holiday.
First this holiday, not ever.
I've got a watermelon smash, which is absolutely delicious and quite reasonable, bearing in mind we're in America and we're in Las Vegas. Absolutely delicious.
Oh dear, our nachos just arrived and they are humongous. We went for pork nachos. I went, yeah, she said pork or chicken, and I opted for pork.
You do?
Yeah, these are humongous, so me and Mum will probably not make a dent in these, but I will show you our progress when we finished. Let's give these a go on my little plate. This whole portion costs $25. What a bargain. Oh god, they are spicy. This would feed about 6 people. These are really good. Yeah, this was the finished product. Not great. But we tried. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. She's working on that right now.
Oh my god. There's really loud music everywhere here. It's a bloody vlogging nightmare, I tell you. But yeah, we finished at Beer Park, and then we were literally over the road from the Bellagio fountains, so we just thought, let's come over and watch them. So we went to CVS and got a can of salsa to share, and we're gonna just stand by the fountains and watch them. They should be on in literally about 4 minutes, so they're every 15 minutes from 7 PM till midnight, which is really good. We've just got back to the hotel. I think we've both hit a wall massively, but I'm very proud of us for going out tonight, considering 3 hours ago we were lying. I need to find the room key. We were lying in bed, absolutely exhausted, a bit sunstroked, I think. Oh, this won't let me in the room. There we go. Yeah, a little bit sunstroked and just shattered from the day, so I think we did really well just to get out in the first place. Tomorrow morning we are going to Alexa's for breakfast, which is in our hotel as well. And then tomorrow night we're going to see Martin Garrix at Omnia nightclub, which I'm really excited about. But other than that, we have no plans. We probably will go and spend it by the pool. I'm not sure how this vlog's gone because I haven't seen any of the footage. I'm aware there was a bit of a gap in the day. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you tomorrow morning or next week for you guys for another Vegas vlog. Good night!